Good morning, graduates, class of 2026. Good morning, everybody. Dear professors, parents, students, guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to address the Johns Hopkins University Class of 2026. The last time I was here at the campus, it was 1988. I was supposed to return a few weeks later to begin my postdoctoral research, but that path unexpectedly closed. I was devastated. I could not ever imagine that 40 years later I would return to the university and receive an honorary doctorate degree and stand on this stage, address you, the graduating class of 2026. You see, you never know what the future holds for you. I am so happy to be back. I grew up in a small Hungarian town of 10,000 people. My family lived in a one-room house with no running water. My parents had only elementary school education. My mother was bookkeeper, my father was butcher, and early on from them, I learned that hard work is part of life and how to make sausage. As a little girl, I was very curious and fascinated by nature. I liked to watch chicken hatch from eggs and plants grow from small seeds. I felt like witnessing miracle. I didn't know a single scientist, but even then, I know I will be one. Over time, my curiosity led me to biochemistry and the possibilities of messenger RNA. After decades in the laboratory, through setbacks, terminations, rejections, and years when only a few people believed in my work, I kept going because I believed what I was doing is important, and I believed that I could help people. That journey led me to discoveries that transformed medicine and honors I could never imagine, including a Nobel Prize. In the 50 years I sat where you are now, I have learned valuable lessons and I would like to share with you. Number one, love your work. You will spend most of your life working, so it is important to find the work that gives you meaning and joy. If you love your work, you are more likely to work hard, get through challenges, and believe your own abilities. Environment around you can sometimes feel intimidating. As a small town girl coming to an American Ivy League school, I was asking myself, could I think something that all those very smart scientists working in this famous university couldn't? And I had to answer, yes, why not? So believe in yourself. Do not settle for less than you are capable of. At the same time, do not waste your energy comparing yourself to others. There will be always people who seem to achieve more, earn more, advance faster. But that kind of comparison can drain your enthusiasm and distract you from your own path. The only meaningful comparison is to the person you were yesterday. Second, learn to handle stress. By focusing on things what you can control. In high school, my teacher handed me a book called Stress of Life by Hans Scheie. His ideas stayed with me throughout my life. As Scheie coined the word, actually stress, in the 1930s, and he believed that the stress itself is not what destroys you, but how you respond to it. Life will disappoint at times. People may underestimate you, reject you, or treat you unfairly. But if you respond with anger or revenge, you will only harm yourself. Carry a grudge only poisons you. Instead, try to find gratitude and keep moving forward. When I received awards, I always thanked to people who supported me, but I always said thanks to those people who tried to make my life miserable. Okay. I didn't invite them to Stockholm for my Nobel Prize award ceremony. Your response to setbacks matter more than the setback itself. If you lose your job, embrace it as a new opportunity. I needed this advice as I was terminated from my position several times in my career. Each time, instead of feeling sorry for myself, I focused all of my energy to figure out what is next. This was the only thing I could control. I am telling you that without all those setbacks, I wouldn't stand in front of you today. Remember, if you want to do something, you find a way. If not, you find excuses. Number 2. Success is never achieved alone. I met my husband while we were students. He has supported my dreams and every difficult decision. Together, we moved here to the United States when we hardly had any money in our pocket and our 2-year-old daughter by our side. All so I could continue my research. He never told me, stop research, when during weekends I rushed back to the laboratory to do just one more important experiment and returning home with a broken benchtop centrifuge that he had to fix. Our daughter grew up seeing that lifelong commitment to science, and she always encouraged me. She turned out okay. She went to win 2 Olympic gold medals in rowing for the United States in Beijing and London. So, to the graduating women here today, you do not need to choose between career and having a family. Choose a partner who believes in your dreams and supports your decisions. And to everybody else here, be that kind partner, spouse, friend. Success is rarely achieved alone. And finally, let me tell you a story about my daughter. When she was 7 years old and just finished 2nd grade, she came home and immediately started writing a letter. I asked her, who you are writing to? And she said, to my teacher, Mrs. Wilson. I am thanking her for the wonderful year. We learned so much. At that moment, I realized that at age 35, I have never sent a letter to my own teachers. But after that, I changed. I began visiting them, calling them, writing them letters, expressing my gratitude. So the conclusion is, do not hesitate to learn from anybody. Even a 7-year-old can teach you something important. And from time to time, tell those who help you, your family, your teachers, your fellow students, how much you value that they have done for you, their generosity, their inspiration. Class of 2026, stay curious, work hard on things that matter to you. Do not be discouraged by setbacks, by those who underestimate you. And wherever life takes you, encourage others and open doors for those who come after you. Many things changed in the 50 years since I was new graduate But one thing has not changed. You still have only 24 hours in a day. Use them wisely. Remember, not everything that demands your attention deserves it. So now go on and make this world a better place for all of us. Thank you.